just a good old boy.
Prepared for the coronavirus around here. Ventilators and all. One-stop shop, Maxwell Farm. Nah, seriously, we're painting today. It's not ideal conditions by any means for all this. I know I look ridiculous and all this, but it's rather getting paint on my clothes. It ain't no fun. And in my nose, and then you cough for a day and a half. Believe me, I know. Painting the sprayer, I'm gonna be painting it black. Not trying to get no high quality paint job like painting the hood of a tractor or a truck or something like that, or even the grain drill like I did the last time. Honestly, if it wasn't so expensive, I'd just rattle can it. But it's cheaper just to buy the paint and spray it with my Ingersoll gun. Right here is 210G Ingersoll Rand spray gun. So, and all this stuff is disposable. Got today's hardware, real cheap. Paint that Rust-Oleum paint to keep it from rusting. Again, not looking for the highest quality paint job. I'm painting booms and some the frame, and that's it. If it's got runs, I'm not worried about it. All I'm trying to do is keep rust away. I'd use better paint, probably. I mean, you can use Rust-Oleum if you want to still get a decent look. If I was doing a good finish on something, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably get a little higher quality paint. But we're not doing that today. We're just spraying this. So y'all hang on. We're gonna get started spraying. Oh Lord, I look like the Michelin Man. I can laugh at myself. Oh Lord, I gotta back away from the table, boy, before hay season gets here. This winter's been rough on me. I've been liking food. But man, this deal with this virus is people have lost it. I mean, lost it. We got here where I'm at here in Atlanta. This is basically the New York City of the South. And we've got people just flipping here. We've had people hitting people over the head with wine bottles. I mean, it's over paper towels. It's getting into fights. It's just unreal. Every store you go into, everything is gone. And I don't understand why. There's no real reason for it. Because statistically, this is by what our doctor, or for mine and my wife's, we're expecting twins, as most of y'all know. But our doctor told us that it was basically the same thing as the flu. It was upper respiratory thing, and it was no worse than the flu. But people were just freaking out because there's no vaccine. But like he said, even if you get a flu vaccine, it's no different. You have to get the right string of flu vaccine to even do you any good. And then half the time the vaccines will make you sick. So I know that it does affect older people, especially people with pre-existing breathing problems, just like the flu. It's not good as far as that goes, and by all means, I don't mean any harm on anybody. You're trying to make light of it, but it's definitely not. I don't think it's what everybody's blowing it out of proportions to be. We've lost way more people already this year due to flu than the coronavirus. So I don't understand the hysteria. I know it's election year. The media is blowing everything out of proportions as usual, but people need to get a grip. If you're that scared of dying, you have more problems than a virus. You need to go talk to the good Lord, your maker, and get right with him, because you've got a whole lot worse issues than the coronavirus. I'm going to tell you that right now, and I'm going to let me have it back. All right, y'all. There it is. She's black. Hair looking good. Just gotta paint the wheels, but I ain't gonna film that part. All right, here's what I used. Just regular Rust-Oleum, stops rust. Paint, gloss black. It's gonna shine. They didn't have any other cut or finish on it. I thought about doing flat on it because I thought that would look cool, just on the booms and the frame, just to use flat black, because that's what I painted the old ones with when I rattle canned them. And I would have rattle canned this thing, but I mean, it would have cost so much just to use spray cans, it wasn't worth it. I think I got 20 bucks in paint, and I didn't even use all the paint. I still got half of a thing left. I may go ahead and fill it back up, spray another coat on top of what I've already done. It don't take much because there's not a lot of surface area there on that to spray it off. But it takes forever to spray it because there's so many nooks and crannies. It's harder to spray something like that to me than it is to spray like the drill where I sprayed the bin on it, or the hopper. I'll touch it up with a spray can in some areas that I couldn't get to with the gun when I pull the wheels off and stuff. But that's it. But that's why I sprayed it instead of using a spray can, which I would just prefer to do it that way. I mean, it's a pain to get all this crap on because that stuff goes everywhere. But it's cheaper. It's easier once you get everything set up to do it. It takes a while. I mean, I've been doing this spraying it for a good while now. I've put 2 coats on it. I may do a 3rd coat and go over it all here in a minute, but that's all I'm gonna film for today. Got this thing in here. Stay tuned for that. I got some work I'm doing to it. Hadn't started it yet. I'm about to start it here as soon as I get done painting this thing and get it put in the dry before it goes back to raining. And hopefully we'll get this thing knocked out. I got to get it ready to hook up to that thing so we get in the field. I'm behind. I'm about 2 weeks behind. In a normal year, I would say I'm about right on time, but I normally would have started spraying cow pastures right now first and then went to the hay ground, but this year I'm going straight to the hay ground because it's right about now it'll be when I would start spraying them solely and then go back to the cow pastures. So we're going to do all hay fields first and then come back to the pasture ground. But I'll show the finished product of this thing out in the field when we get it hooked up. I'll go over it and look at it, and hopefully that'll be the next video, but I ain't going to do any more till now because I want to make it look cool when I do the reveal on it, with everything on it, all the nozzles, all the hoses, all the little pieces I've got to go on the boom arms and the wheels painted and everything. I want it to look good, and that way it'll tie in good with the video, and it'll make it pop. So that'll be nice to do. But thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And next time, hopefully y'all see this thing. It'll be rolling in the field, and I'll get to show it done and working. So see y'all next time.